In this video for lesson 4.4, we're going to work through number 6, 9, and 10 on page 111 in your student journal. So go ahead and turn to that page. These problems all deal with reflecting a figure over parallel lines and intersecting lines. And we talked about this in class, and we discovered that there were a few special properties that happen when we do these types of reflections. So in number 6, we have this figure here. It tells us that K and M, those lines are parallel. So we are going to be using our properties for reflecting figures over two parallel lines. So what's happening is line segment UV is reflected across line K to get line segment U prime V prime, and then this new figure is reflected over the second parallel line, line M, to get line segment U double prime V double prime. So we've done two reflections. And so in number 6, it says a translation maps segment UV onto which segment? Well, after we reflect this segment twice, we can see that overall, from our first pre-image to our final image, that is a translation. And so a translation maps line segment UV on to line segment U double prime V double prime. We're going to skip 7 and 8. It says if the distance between line K and line M is 5 inches, what is the length of the segment that connects V to V double prime? We want to know what's this distance. And what we discovered is when you take a figure and you reflect it over two parallel lines, the distance between these 2 points is twice or double the distance between the parallel lines. Well, the distance between the parallel lines is 5 inches. So 5 times 2, if I double that, gets me 10 inches, which has to be the distance between point V and V prime. And number 10, now we are working with intersecting lines. And you can tell these intersecting lines, they intersect at a 60-degree angle. And we have this key, figure A, is being reflected once over line K, and then again over line M. So what you can see happens is when you do that reflection twice, overall you have a rotation. And they want to know what's the angle of rotation that maps figure A onto figure A double prime. Similar to the situation up above, we learned that when you reflect a figure 2 times over intersecting lines, this angle of rotation is twice or double the angle at which the two lines intersect. So the two lines intersect at 60 degrees. So if I double that, that will give me the angle of rotation that maps A onto A double prime. So my angle of rotation is 120 degrees.